What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what you need to do to get that X-frame physique that characters like Toji have and Goku and so many others. Basically, any fitness influencer, fitness model is going to have this physique. Broad shoulders, small waist, and if you're going for the X-frame, you need some developed quads, or if you prefer just a V-taper, it's essentially the same formula, just less leg development, specifically with the quads. And yeah, we're going to talk about the workout routine that I recommend to build this frame, type of diets you need to follow to achieve this. Really, it's not that hard. It just takes discipline to keep showing up to the gym, training close to failure, and following a smart strategy. And so that strategy really comes down to your training. So how you structure your training routine is going to very much determine your results. All right. So the first thing you're going to want to do is 1 day a week, you want to do a full body workout. Okay. Full body compound exercises. So you're doing one pushing movement, one pulling movement, vertical, one pulling movement, horizontal. You're going to be doing a leg press and a hamstring curl and a calf raise. Okay. So again, the pushing exercise, a compound lift, so you could do a bench press, preferably with an incline. I prefer doing a Smith machine bench press with an incline, 30 to 45 degree incline, or a machine press. That's going to be a great compound exercise. It's going to be hitting your upper chest, your entire chest, but emphasis on the upper chest, your front delts, your triceps also. For your pulling exercise, a lat pull down, pull-ups will do the trick. For the horizontal pulling exercise, you want to be doing some sort of row, be it a dumbbell, one arm row, or machine row, cable row, whatever you prefer. Just do a row. For your leg press, you're either going to be doing a leg press or a squat, barbell back squat. You can also mix it in with some lunges occasionally. For your hamstrings, you want to be doing laying hamstring curls or seated hamstring curls. And for your calves, pick your preferred either seated or standing calf raises. Honestly, I would recommend for this day to just mix it up. And that's really all you need to do for this full body day. Okay, now the reason we're doing this is to just make sure you have every muscle group being hit. And this is because you're doing mostly compound exercises. So it's going to ensure that everything's being hit and you're going to be at least maintaining, if not still gaining, muscle on all your body. All right. So that's the one full body workout you're doing. Then on a day that's not immediately after or immediately before, you want to be doing what we're going to be calling your X-frame day. Okay. So the X-frame is really all about the delts, having broad shoulders, wide lats, again, the small waist. And to get the real X-frame, as opposed to just the V-taper, you're also going to need some additional quad development. So when I say we're going to be doing an X-frame day, we're going to be really focusing on side delt raises, right? Lateral delt raises, either with a cable, machine, dumbbells. Again, mix it up, whatever you prefer. You're going to be doing a lat pull down, either single arm, cable, lat pull down, pull-ups, or two arm lat pull downs. And for your quads, I recommend actually doing leg extensions, since you will be hitting your legs with the compound exercise on your full body days. Or day, I should say. So you want to be doing this X-frame workout routine twice a week, 2 times, obviously not back to back. So one way that you might structure this will be, let's say, full body on Monday, Tuesday rest, Wednesday X-frame, Thursday rest, Friday X-frame. Okay. And the other day that you want to train, maybe do an arms and shoulders. So again, you're going to be doing your biceps, triceps, forearms, and shoulders on that other day. So you're really only training 4 or 5 days a week. Again, not doing back-to-back trainings. The only one that you can maybe squeeze in as a back-to-back day would be your arms and shoulders one. And so we're doing this just to get additional volume on the arms and to spam side delt raises to really help develop those delts. That's really the key to having this the wide broad shoulders V-taper look, is to really develop delts. And and by doing that, you're going to be emphasizing the right muscle groups to develop the X-frame. Of course, you're still going to need to be lean, Oh, I forgot to mention also, on your arms and shoulders day is when you also want to throw in some abs exercises. Or if you have time, you can even tack them on at the end of every workout. Again, abs, you really only want to be focusing on 2 movements. So that's going to be the cable crunches and the hanging leg raises, okay? Those are really the only 2 movements you need to develop nice, full developed six-pack. So that is going to be that for the exercises, and you're going to be doing, I should have mentioned, for your full body, 1 to 2 sets per exercise. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, you're doing a full body workout. You don't want to be spending 2 hours in the gym. Couple sets, I'm not including warm-up sets in that, so you're going to just be focusing on training to failure or very close to failure for 1 or 2 sets per exercise, and in that case also per muscle group. And then on your days that you have the X frame, I want you to be doing 3 or 4 sets per muscle group per exercise. And on your arms and shoulders day, again, you want to be doing 3 or 4 sets, right? And you want to be failing in that 8 to 12 rep range per set, right? And of course, progressive overload. You're not doing the same thing every single session, every single month. You want to try to slowly increase the number of reps and eventually the weight that you're doing for those reps. Of course, you also want to be lean. So on the days that you're not training, I highly recommend get your steps in. 10 to 15,000 steps a day is a good number to aim for. Get your cardio in. Honestly, I recommend daily. It doesn't have to be intense. You're going to really be training pretty intensely, so your central nervous system is going to be pretty spent. So just do moderate intensity. Either play some sports, do some cardio on a treadmill, on an elliptical, biking, swimming, whatever gets you going, just to stay active. It's going to help you with the calorie burn. Of course, in order to achieve this look, you do need to be lean, ideally in that 8 to 12% body fat range. So that's going to come down really to diet at the end of the day. So make sure you're tracking. You don't need to be in a big surplus. In fact, I don't think you need to be in a surplus at all to build the muscle you're probably looking to build here. We're not trying to become bodybuilders. A small deficit or eating around maintenance will get you there. And of course, if you're overweight, if you're over that 12% body fat, I recommend going into a deficit right from the get-go. Training, don't go anything crazy, try to keep it maybe in that 300, 400, 500 max calorie deficit until you get down to 12% body fat. Then you can really lower that deficit. And once you hit that number that really looks great on you and you're happy with, try to maintain your calories at that point and just continue focusing on your training and progressive overload and just sticking to the routine. And so Jeff Nippard actually recently released a video where he talked about sufficient volume for muscle groups. And so that's where I got the idea of just doing one full body workout a week will do enough to maintain your muscles, all right? So you don't have to worry about, I'm over focusing on my delts, my biceps, my triceps, whatever, and I'm neglecting my other muscle groups because you're doing that full body workout. So you're doing that one day, you're getting enough volume in for maintenance, and then you're really emphasizing with the additional volume again on your delts, your lats, some of your arms, and your quads to get that X frame that really will achieve the physique you're looking for. So hope that makes sense. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.